What's the word, Bills Mafia? OTAs have officially started. And of course, the excitement is in the air because now we actually are getting football being played. Well, at least football in short. So, with that being the case, hit that like button one time for the culture and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Now, OTAs starting, man. I'm excited because obviously we're getting some tangible information. We're getting some highlights. We're getting a chance to just see how the guys are meshing, how the guys are, going through their first introductions of being officially teammates, right? We obviously know Josh has a whole new wide receiver group, essentially, right? No Diggs, no Gabe Davis. But who are the main guys we brought in? Marquez Valdez-Scantling, right? Keon Coleman, who we are, really excited to see. Chase Claypool as well. Well, now the OTAs are here. We get a chance to actually see Josh on the field with these guys, throwing to these guys, interacting with these guys. And the reports that we're getting from the start of OTAs have been nothing but positive, and that's what you love to see. Number one, man, in terms of just Josh, looking like he's having fun with the guys, man. They creating handshakes and all this other stuff. But more so, I just think of from the player-to-player side of it, less about the, oh, it's a handshake, more about the camaraderie, more about the trust that's being built. Because when we're thinking of these type of receivers, they're new, they aren't all the way proven, right? And at the same time, their skill set is more of a 50-50 jump ball type. You got to trust these guys and know what they're thinking, know what they're believing. And for Josh, man, this is how you bridge that gap. This is how you ultimately make that relationship as tight as it can be. So I love the fact that all those guys are there right now participating. I love the fact that all those guys are showing good energy on camera with each other, man. That's the stuff that you want to see. Now, in terms of the different styles of players, man, obviously we know in shirts and shorts, it's less about the fine details of, oh man, this guy is winning because of that, and that. And it's more so, man, yeah, you want to see the receivers out there just looking fluid in their routes, looking fluid in terms of catching the football with their hands. You want to see Josh obviously doing the Josh type stuff, which he's definitely doing. This is Josh. I mean, he ain't got to worry about that one, right? But I love that start right there for those guys in that group because, like I said, the new additions. But the other beautiful part of OTAs is we kind of get some updates about other positions, right? We obviously know MVS, man. He was the free agent acquisition that we picked up. And with him, man, it was actually kind of cool to hear a little bit of the behind-the-scenes story of how his visit went. And ultimately, when you come on a visit to any professional team, usually you're going to the facility, the team is taking you out to whatever restaurant, and that's how we kind of go through the details of it. But MVS spoke on how that was initially the plan, but Josh was like, no, man, we're vetoing that. Come to the crib. Let's break bread here. He obviously had over Joe Brady as well, the OC, and they broke bread and chopped it up that way and really got more of an intimate understanding of each other. And from there, man, when I hear stuff like that, I'm saying, man, that's Josh. That's Josh showing that he's even more of a leader, that he's even more personable and relatable to some of these players on his team. And I just think, like I said, in terms of the dynamic of the relationship, I think those are huge moments. All right. So I love that. Like I said, and that's what you want at your quarterback position, man. That's why Josh is the captain. He is our leader. All right. But another positive note, we obviously know on the dark side of the ball, the defense, where it always matters the most, baby. Matt Milano, we obviously know the All-Pro, suffered the injury, man, last year versus Jacksonville overseas, and, cost him the rest of the season. Well, we did get an update on his injury status from what Coach McDermott said. His rehab is going on as scheduled. No setbacks. Everything has been going good. They don't know if they will see Matt in, the spring in terms of in an organized setting due to, just the recovery and the nature of the injury. But he did say that there's a really good possibility that come training camp time, he should be out there and, good to go. And those are the things that are kind of exciting, man, when you just talk about Matt and what he brings to this defense. We obviously know, he's the All-Pro for a reason. He can play sideline to sideline. He's a downhill guy, but he also creates turnovers. He's a interception guy, right? And we love splash plays. So whenever he gets back, healthy is what we always want. But whenever he gets back, man, we think that could be a huge asset to this defense because we saw what it looked like with him, Terrell, with him, even with Dorian at times before he got hurt. So that's the part where I'm just like, I want to see, let me get the full 17 plus games with that looking like together. But you guys let me know your thoughts though on, like I said, Josh, man, these OTAs starting, some of the reports that are coming out of there, man, and also on Matt Milano, man, and his recovery, man. What we thinking from him, man? What are our expectations coming up this season? And anything else that you got on your mind surrounding OTAs? But either way, I appreciate you for tuning in, and just remember this one thing: don't nobody circle the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.